Welcome to our 8th Wine Enthusiast Wine Stars, and an especially warm welcome for those of you who've traveled great distances to our very exciting and beautiful city. New York is really dazzling, I have to tell you. 2008, I'm proud to say, it marks the 20th anniversary of Wine Enthusiast magazine. What has amazed me most over the past 20 years is the incredible leap in quality of wine. No other beverage can claim this type of evolution. Juice, soda, milk, bottled water, beer, they all taste relatively the same, and yet their prices have increased exponentially. Due to the proliferation of advanced winemaking technology, wine today is delivering healthful and delicious flavors not found in any other beverage and at extraordinary value. I believe, and I think it has to be said, that everyone in this room has the right to and deserves to charge appropriately for our exceptional product. Besides great value and exceptional taste, wine also uniquely delivers an educational and social component, as it takes on the role of an international ambassador. Every time a consumer reads a label on a bottle of wine from Oporto, from Marlborough, from Montalcino, they learn a little bit about Portugal, a little bit about New Zealand, or a little bit about Italy. And when they open the wine and taste its unique flavors, they literally get a taste of that culture, an experience of both the terroir and the people who cultivate it. Wine can create understanding and respect. Respect for the unique character that makes each country's people distinctive and yet still connects us all across the table. But it's not only wineries, distributors, retailers, restaurateurs, and importers that serve as wine ambassadors, but I believe wine publications, like Wine Enthusiast, are equally responsible to speak to people from all socioeconomic backgrounds about wine. To further this goal, for the past 8 years, Wine Enthusiast magazine has produced Toast of the Town events sponsored this year by the Wall Street Journal. These events serve two purposes: to educate and expand the palate of American consumers, and to build brands and showcase a range of well-distributed labels at different price points. Let's take a look at what I'm referring to as we take a tour of Toast of the Town across America.
Wine Enthusiast magazine's role is to bring wine to life, to move it off the pages of our magazine and into the glass. Our other role is to serve as an ambassador, since wine itself is an ambassador. Open a bottle and you open a window onto a culture. Wine Enthusiast reinforces this role through its premier wine and food event, Toast of the Town. A success since it started in 2001 in New York. In the past 3 years, we've added Chicago, San Francisco, and Atlanta. Set in a leading cultural institution, Toast of the Town features great wines, great food, great music, and a great setting. was our first city, and Toast of the Town has been sold out here since it began in 2001. It is held at the New York State Theater at the Lincoln Center Performing Arts Complex.
Toast of the Town is a great opportunity for wineries from all over the world, not only for us, to show new products.
It is one of the best run. It is a fabulous venue, and from a consumer point of view, it's about as diverse as you can get.
And we think the caliber of restaurants that are here, it's great just to have the exposure with them as well. It's a very influential buyer that reads Wine Enthusiast. For us to be able to touch that person and invite them into our restaurant, it's a great opportunity. It's just smart.
In Chicago, Toast of the Town takes place in the Field Museum of Natural History. In the first year alone, it featured 32 restaurants and over 70 wineries.
I'm a wine novice, and I learn a lot about wine at these events. It's great for a beginner, it's great for an intermediate, it's great for an expert.
And oftentimes, too, people have read quite a bit about a particular varietal or a particular winery or a restaurant that they haven't had the opportunity to visit. So here is a great chance for them to explore and to try and to have a good time.
It's fun to see what everybody brings, the best of the season or the best of their talents and creativity. To be able to be here at this Field Museum underneath these magnificent animals, what a great setting. How can you beat it?
All right.
In San Francisco, Toast of the Town takes over all 3 stories of the War Memorial Opera House, offering guests a multi-level experience of culture and cuisine.
I'm looking forward to introducing people to Amarone in particular from the Veneto in northern Italy.
I'm amazed at the number of South American and Spanish. It's not just the Napa, Bordeaux stuff you see in the North. It's like 3 stories high of nothing but food and wine. It's amazing.
2008 will be our first year in Atlanta, where Toast of the Town will take place at the world-famous Georgia Aquarium, home to over 500 marine species, as well as a prime entertainment space. Here, Southern delicacies will accompany hundreds of wines and several spirits under the watchful gaze of sharks on one side and beluga whales on the other. Our calendar for 2008 includes San Francisco on March 27th, Atlanta on April 17th, Chicago on May 1st, and New York City on May 19th. And in 2009, look for us in Dallas and Los Angeles. Wine Enthusiast Magazine's Toast of the Town, America's ambassador for wine.
I have to believe that wine writers are the only writers in America that are not on strike right now. And this is very fortunate, since this year, for the first time, we'd like to introduce everyone in the room to Wine Enthusiast Magazine's distinguished panel of journalists and editors. In addition to authoring the articles featured in our magazine and on our website, they also play an important role in selecting our Wine Star Award winners. So here's your chance to hear from the editors who are based in San Francisco, New York, Bordeaux, and Rome. And here's my chance to sit down and enjoy some great food and wine.